BoDean 52, how are you, folks? You know what? When you have a can of seafoam for treatment in your bike, and you have some new, really cool black gauntlet-type Indy Ridge gloves that you gotta try out, and you have the windshield on, nothing good's coming out of this. Nothing. So I think I found the way to guarantee that I could ride Duke, my 2000 Road Key Classic, all winter long. That's right, you are getting the answer right here on BoDean 52. And that is, put stabilizer in it. Yep, that'll do it. Put stabilizer in him. Excuse me, I'm sorry, buddy. You're the king, you're not a her. Fill up the tank. Run it 25, 30 miles, put it in the garage, clean it up, put a cover on it, put a tender on it, and as soon as I get that done, it'll be 70 degrees. I'm just telling you, it happens all the time. I'm not going to do any winterizing videos this year because, quite frankly, I just told you what I do. But that is a way to guarantee it, because as soon as I do that, the weather is going to change. So if you ask me, and this is beginning of November that you're seeing this, filmed late October, and if you follow the channel, you know I have this motorcycle and I have a 2021 Road Glide Limited, and a lot of times what I do is I'll put this bike down for the winter here in Michigan sooner than the other motorcycle for a couple reasons. One is the bigger bike definitely has heated grips and a little more protection, so it's not as chilly riding, to be honest with you. And two, good old Duke doesn't necessarily like the cold weather. Runs a little rough. I'm sure there's a good reason for that, but one I don't know. But you know, when I started this video off, I talked about stabilizer, these gloves, and a windshield. And nothing could be good out of it. But I got to tell you what, being out on the King, even if this is the last ride of the year, is super awesome. But I got to retract what I said. So if you guys follow my channel, you'll know I do have a bunch of Indy Ridge boots, and I'm fortunate to work with those folks for some reviews. And I've also gotten a couple set of gloves from them. And I think I've talked about them before, but I've never done a review because I want to ride with them. This will be my third set. I think the first set I didn't like as much. The second set I loved. And this set, alright. Normally when I go by dogs, I rev the motor because I just want to, you know, get them going. But I think when it comes to, hey, if you can't ride a... Wow. Wow. Guys, why are we in the Hell Saloon with a bunch of vehicles? Come on now. But definitely, I got these gloves, and this is the first time wearing them. I think they're called, they're black leather gauntlet, distressed or something. And I'll put a link in the description so you can check them out. And these are really just in first impressions. You know, it's supposed to be able to do your phone, but when I'm riding this bike, there's no phones allowed. But I got to tell you what, these things are sweet. They may be my new favorite gloves. But I want to I'll do a review on these. But my initial reaction, the gauntlet type that goes all the way up, they're super, super comfortable. And I got XL, 2XL hands, and I got these in 2XL, and it's got the knuckles on them, and just super comfortable. But yeah, it is one of those things that when it gets wintertime, at least here in Michigan, I try to ride as much as I can, but definitely ride the bigger bike, and ride as much as I can and tolerate until salt goes down. Salt goes down, I'm done, unless there's, you know, a huge rain, and honestly, I don't even like doing it then. I'm trying to mentally get prepared for the wintertime in Michigan. And there's always a challenge. And, what the heck do you do in the wintertime? Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff. Spend more time with your spouse. Go to the gym, work out more, get in better shape, which I'm trying to do. Work in the garage, do some home projects, go hunting. I've been hunting already this year and been fortunate to harvest a deer, so I'm good. And, it's like, man, what do you do in the wintertime? I mean, really, it's all trivial stuff. When you can't ride, well, I guess spending time with your spouse isn't trivial, but it just doesn't seem right. But I'm not going to have to worry about that because I am winterizing Duke as we speak. And the weather's going to be a-changing. And it's funny, while there's not a lot of bikes out, it's 52 degrees. Now, it's pretty warm considering. But, as you know, I don't know. I know there's a chart that says, hey, what is the temperature when you're riding, and what speed, and what's the temperature, and so it feels like it's about 40. So it's almost hard to complain when I've been sitting in a tree and it's been 28 degrees out. One of the reasons also that I wanted to get out is I had to get the King on this road because I knew it was one of my favorite roads. I knew the colors were going to be out. This is freaking beautiful. I wish fall was a little longer in Michigan so I could enjoy a little bit more of this, but it seemed like summer went right into fall. But it is beautiful, beautiful out here for sure. But you'll wake up one day and all the leaves will be down. You'll be firing up the snowblower. Just saying. Stay south. And I am focused and dedicated to spending time with those that are making YouTube videos, whether you're outside of the U.S. or in warmer clients. Get caught up on a lot of stuff. It's been a heck of a year, and really look forward to that. A lot more than I'm looking forward to these 3 cars that are really driving on this great road slowly. But what do you do to winterize your motorcycle? How much more riding do you have? When do you shut her down where there's no more riding? And what are your plans? What are your plans to fill the gap of not being able to ride your motorcycle? It's going to be a long one, folks. Be safe out there. Thanks for checking in on the video. I definitely appreciate you spending part of your time today. Always appreciate those folks that subscribe. And those that don't and stop and take a look, I appreciate that as well. So be safe out there. Check in a friend. And I'm sure I'm going to see you on another ride this year still. Bye-bye, folks.